every morning at 8:30 a.m. and also on Wednesday is the midweek service at 6:30 p.m. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook. It's the podcast with the most. We got Tony Mays and Lavelle Salter. It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it. How about now? Can you hear me now? Check 1 2 2 2 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 1 2 2 2. Hey. Can we hear you now? Can we hear me now? All right. All right, man. Top of the morning. I don't know what's going on with my brother, man. Happy Thursday. Happy Halloween. Patrice, Andrea. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We keeping the gangster. Let me bring my guy in, man. Where he at? Come on in here, Maze. Yeah.
Top of the morning.
What up, gangster? Yeah. What's going on?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hold on. I can't hear you, Lavelle. Hold on.
Here we go with this.
I apologize for my lateness. Now. All right. Man, what you got, a cigar?
Yeah, man, I'm keeping the gangster player.
Who you, Big Daddy Kane, this morning?
No, man. Big Willie Jenkins. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Got to laugh, keep him crying around there. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? Good morning. I apologize for my lateness, y'all.
I tried to be a good host and go ahead and get started, but then my mic wasn't working.
I appreciate you taking the initiative.
Yes, sir, Doc. We got to keep it gangster.
We got to keep it gangster. Yeah. That man is straight gangster dress today. What you playing today?
I'm a gangster. I got to go get my tummy going. I forgot to get my tummy going.
This boy right here is tripping.
I was trying it on for the night, so I just said I'd keep it on, have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Happy Thursday. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, y'all know I dressed up Sunday. I was Deadpool.
Yeah. So. Up in the Grove. I was like, this right here is crazy.
When I tell y'all, I had the tactical vest on, the tactical.
Yeah, Doc.
Man. Oh my God. Yeah. So let's jump on into this topic, man, because I definitely got to get out of here today. I got a appointment this morning. But
hey, I figured out why they're not seeing the views on some of the other events, other live casts. Either we got to go and change it to public while we're live, or we got to go back and change it public after we get through. So you have to go to each individual one because it's saying only friends are not
You changed all mine to public.
You did?
Yeah. Mine public. I changed mine to public.
So when do you do it? Do you do it in StreamYard before you do it, or you go and do it?
You had to go. You had to go in there and set your settings up. You got to set your settings up for that page for StreamYard to only do public. Because if not, people won't even be able to comment if it's not public.
Okay, we'll talk about that after we get off, so you can tell me how to do that.
Yeah,
praise it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Pimp it, keep it pimping.
Click on StreamYard and go. It'll actually walk you through it because it walked me through it. That's how I was able to do it. But you go into your Facebook settings and change the StreamYard to public.
My brother is so smart and intelligent.
That shouldn't stop them from viewing it. It should only stop them from commenting.
Well, it's only saying only me, so it's like it's you
got it set up to only me. You ain't got your friends seeing, only you seeing.
Yeah, so I don't, man. I wish I can go here and do it now while we up, but I don't even know where to go.
Yeah, I don't know if you can actually do it while you streaming live. You have to go into your Facebook settings. So let's jump into this topic, man, because this topic was actually inspired by my son.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was inspired by him. So I said apparently somebody had kind of got under his skin or he was in a debate with somebody or something for him to throw that out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kim said lack of self-discipline. Yes.
What's she talking about?
Friday evening. Yeah, okay.
She talking about you?
What?
She's
talking about the question because they can see the question.
Oh, I was finna say, hey, bro, we ain't finna have that, man. Y'all see I'm gangster, man. Y'all gonna get above my guy, man. I ain't know. I'm in mode.
She talking about the topic, bro.
I write it. I pipe down.
So why aren't people willing to be uncomfortable for a little while in order to have some long-term success? And she said lack of self-discipline.
Okay, I agree.
I definitely agree. You got people. you got people who I always say they like the microwave age. Like, people who don't like to cook, they like to use the microwave because it's quick. They can go in there and stick something in the microwave, pull it out, and eat it. Well, real cooks gonna take time to prepare their meal, season it, cook it. If it got to cook for 45 minutes, an hour and a half, whatever, they gonna cook, and then it's gonna be good. But the microwave people want it right now, right then. That's why they came up with the concept fast food restaurants. Because people want it right now. And so when you want everything, that's why there's no such thing as a get rich quick scheme.
Mm-hmm. That's the word scheme.
Even if you can achieve the money quickly, the odds of losing the money are just as great. So like I can go to investment and do day trading. Day trading can be very rewarding if I'm willing to risk it all.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? I can go and put $15,000 in something, and if I play it right and I'm watching what's going on with it, I can you know what I'm saying? I could probably make 60,000 before I get offline.
Mm-hmm.
Quick money, but I'm also got to be willing to lose that $15,000.
Right.
Something go awry, and I lose $15,000. So yes, you definitely have to have some self-discipline. I think you got to understand that everything takes time. I mentioned something to you the other day. I said, if you build it, they will come.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie out there called Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner. Have you ever seen it? Where this guy built a whole baseball field because he had all of these old baseball superstars visiting this field next to his house. And he could see them. And so he built the entire baseball field so these people, and the guy said, if you build it, they will come. And that's just like your business. Lavelle wasn't a DJ success overnight. DJ One Love was not a success overnight. DJ One Love was built into the DJ One Love enterprise.
Come on, Doc.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So I think, Andrea said no vision. Yeah. You got to perish for no vision. Perish for the lack of vision. Craig said because some people is only focused on what's going on right now and too many trying to keep up with the next person. I agree.
Running with the Joneses.
Yeah. So you got people out here that are basically basing their whole entire future on what somebody else is doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Write the vision upon tablets and make it plain. Rodney, y'all preaching this morning. So yeah, it's you definitely have to have some discipline. You definitely have to have a vision, and you definitely have to be patient, man. You got to have some patience.
Right.
You can't expect. Oh boy. You have to inspect what you expect.
Inspect what you expect.
Yeah.
What you mean? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
You have to inspect what you expect.
Pippin.
This man crazy. So why aren't people willing to be uncomfortable for a little while in order to have some long-term success? And I'm just not talking about in business. This can be applicable to a lot of things in your life. Relationships.
Yeah, I was just gonna say relationship. A lot of women stay in relationships, and we talked about back in the day how the young ladies used to, the thing was to be with the dope boy, and you just think how you risked your life, being with dude, it was the thing to do, but he was watching his back the whole time, right. You know what I'm saying, and you risked just to say that you were with the dope boy,
right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You wanted to be with me, man. You wanted to be with me.
But for a few extra dollars, scraps.
Yeah.
And I mean, it can apply to the job. Like, we're not willing to stay on job long enough to move up the ladder. They got it. You ain't willing to put your time in. You want to walk in the door and be the supervisor.
Mm-mm.
But you don't have supervisor qualities or experience.
Mm-mm. And then you a lot of people don't understand. You see my glory, but you really don't understand my story. You don't know what it took for me to get to where I am. The nights I stayed up, you know what I'm saying, the sacrifices that I made to learn, the money that I spent. You just see the now effect. You don't see the in between.
That's the same way I feel as it relates to it's really the same way I feel as it relates to our podcast, because I've spent a lot of money just on equipment, doing stuff. When I decided we were going all in, I just started buying equipment, lighting, all kinds of stuff. And we ain't made a dime at this, nope. But that wasn't why we went into it. We said if it comes that way, it comes that way. But we went into it to get a message out there, to get some hope out there, So,
but I believe when your motive and your agenda is pure, I believe you'll get better results and better returns. Our brother, rest his soul, Kenneth Thornton preached a sermon one time called "Hidden Agendas."
Mm-hmm.
Most folks got hidden agendas. Folks are with people that supposedly have success for their own personal self-gain.
Fred Hammond had a song, remember only what you do for Christ will last.
There you go. He's singing, y'all. Y'all better listen.
Yeah, man. So, like, if you build your house up on the sinking sand, the wind and the waves will wash it away. You got to build your house on a solid foundation. And I just got there really from Andrea. Andrea says, I'm gonna go back up to the other one, but she said when it comes easy, it goes easy. Easy goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She says so many people don't want to do the hard work and give up some things for a long term goal. Marcus says it shouldn't be a toaster. Quick won't last long. It shouldn't be a crock pot. Too long to miss. Stay in your lane and do you.
Dog.
Azon said, I swear. Craig said, gotta mention that most people just feel so entitled to feel they deserve it all without any sacrifice. Man. It become too easy and too quick for me. I'm gonna step back.
Yeah.
Because you can get caught up in that.
Well, you know, anything that swells too fast, you got an infection in it.
Yeah, you gotta step back, reevaluate again, inspect what you expect. Because you don't want to again build your house so fast and it does not have the proper foundation.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as a strong storm come through, your house gonna collapse, and then when it collapses and you're not prepared, then that's when we everybody start hearing the woe is me.
Right. A lot of folks, man, they live these facades, man, and they be a part of these cliques and all these stuff, man. I don't do well with it because I'm gonna be me all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't never did the clique. I ain't never did the clique thing. Not like that, to where I'm isolating individuals or I'm clicked up or I'm especially to click up to talk about other people. Oh no.
Yeah, you can't beat me being me, doc. For real.
Oh man. Boy,
good topic, Nephew. We appreciate you, doc.
Yeah, that's a good topic, man. I'm gonna have to, I wish he was on here because I know he got something to say about it because he went and threw it out there. I mean, he had something to say about it. But this is something that I preached to him just about all his life, though.
Right.
Especially when he decided he wanted to go into business for himself and he had all the lofty goals and dreams. And I was like, don't expect him to do it all overnight. He's like me in a way, like if he opens up a business, he wants everything in the business like it's supposed to be right then. And I'm like, some things you got to build to. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't want to spend every dime you got bringing everything that you need into it, and then you don't have nothing to sustain you.
Right.
I'm pretty sure, again, when you started the DJ business, you didn't jump right into buying the top high-end boards, the top computer, the top speakers, and no.
Bro, I told Preacher Tim when he was sharing his testimony when you was out when I interviewed him, and he said how he started his hood hibachi on a pancake griddle.
A pancake griddle, yep.
But I was sharing with him, those radio systems that we used to have at Rentway with the wood and the carpet on it. Yeah. That's what I started DJing with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's and that's what you have to do, bro. Like you can't go out there like you remember when I had the studio in the house.
Yep.
When I had the studio in the house, bro, we didn't know what we was doing when it comes to music. Mm-hmm. Man, I was going to the pawn shop just buying little mini stuff, and then once we conquered and mastered that, and we move on to a bigger board. And once we mastered and conquered that, we went on it. Then to eventually we got a digital board and MPCs, and man, it was a studio.
Yep, trial and error, doc.
Had studio desk racks with all of the equipment in it, and yeah, but it didn't come overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's this simple. If you hang around productive people, you will gain some productivity.
I like that.
Okay. Craig said, I tell people all the time, I'm not trying to kick it. I'm getting myself together. I'm not interested in the turn up these days. I'm interested in how much I'm pouring into myself. One of the things I like about Craig too, man, is as a young man, like I've been watching Craig since high school. And Craig has never been an in-crowd dude. Like he hung around, him and my son them hung around, you know, they hung around. But if you talk to all of them individually, bro, even like Lil Tone, they call they friendship the crew. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And but if you talk to each one of them individually, bro, I told them that, like, really, if they really sat down and came up with a plan, that one of them was a barber, one of them was a chef, one of them was a truck driver, one of them was a tattoo artist, one of them just got a mouthpiece of sales. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying, bro, if y'all sit together, y'all can build a whole little
conglomerate,
call them shopping plaza, and put all y'all businesses in the shopping plaza.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, this is stuff that I talk to them about. And I'm saying, y'all, I know y'all got y'all individual, but if y'all sit down together and collectively figure out and say, hey, let's do this. Let's maybe invest in the plaza and get the building. And then we invest in one person's building. And then we take that proceeds, invest, and then now we got the whole plaza filled. Bro, anyway.
Yeah. But that's another thing, you know, and I guess it's on the subject, but off the subject. Majority of us black people, man, we do better in competing versus collaborating. And I was watching this reel probably about 3 weeks ago, where the gentleman was saying that majority of your black owned businesses are sole proprietorships. And I tried probably several times to start a multi-op here in the city, called Mid-South Executive DJs, where I would have multiple DJs working alongside me, doing their thing or whatnot. And, you know, I couldn't find the right people to put in those slots. You know what I'm saying? They either, you know, they have the equipment late, you know, they carry themselves professional. And, you know, but I was trying to pour into them to understand that it's, you know, we can win together versus working against each other. And just trying to use it as an analogy, but we don't want to come together, man. The Mexican and the Hispanics, man, have trumped us. You know what I'm saying? But they have a purpose and a goal. Every time they come together, they got something they're trying to do for back home. And, you know, what are we trying to do for our people except for hold each other down and, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, have the crab syndrome, but it's crazy.
Man. Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, you know.
That's weird. But it happens, bro. Like, you know, we don't really, I don't understand why we're in such a rush. Well, I do. I take it back. I do. It's somebody said earlier. We trying to keep up with the neighbors.
With the Jones, yeah.
Yeah, we trying to keep up with the Joneses. I love this right here, Andrea. I love this. Proper plan prevents poor progress.
Yep.
Azon said, I was always the weirdo. I did things nobody ever understood until it came together. I never cared. Facts. You definitely tell us that all the time. I told y'all that all the time. If y'all would just sit down and really talk about it, and then, you know, remove a little of the selfishness and say, hey, we're gonna put $200 of money to this pot and do this for 5 years. If you got 7 or 8 of y'all doing it, you got one of them that's a welder that does all kind of welding stuff, building grills and fences and all. Bro, like they could literally, these dudes could be multi-millionaires in a matter of 10 years, you know, if they build it right. If you're driven, make sure you're around some vibe, okay? Not the same vibe, I'm sorry. Right. I tell anybody, I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm trying to eat with you.
Come on, Doc.
Like, that's another problem too, Azon, that we in too much competition with each other. It's enough money to go around for everybody. I think somebody asked me, like, that might have been Monica when she interviewed us. She asked us, like, who was our competition? And I was like, I don't really see other people as competition to me, especially when it comes to the bars. I mean, like, if other people make bars, that's fine. I just know I'm in a lane. on his own when it comes to bars.
Right. They just like I asked you to build something for me, and I don't know why you told me no, but I ain't gonna even worry about that because I love you. But I went and got somebody else to do it.
Right.
And he did a good job.
I mean, some stuff, you know, it really just depends. Some stuff, if I don't feel comfortable with it, you know, or if I never even attempted to try it, just like you had asked me one time about building a collapsible DJ facade.
Yeah, you did it.
And then I just turned around one day thinking about building a collapsible bar. And I said, well, I can take that same concept and build a collapsible DJ facade.
All I know is I got a video 8:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? I like this dude here is just Tony Mays. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know what's so crazy too, bro? Back in the day, man, these 4 black brothers, I can't think of all their names right now. They started a brand called FUBU.
Mm-hmm.
And the acronym was for us, by us. The thing about it is we bought the clothing, but we didn't buy into the brand.
Right.
That's the whole concept was what they were saying was for us, by us. And they was using.
We don't understand stuff like that, bro. And not only that, not only that we don't understand it, we don't even want to support that because we feel like, oh, well, all we're doing is making them rich. I'm telling you, that's our mindset. But we don't think about the Gucci's, the Louis, the Pradas, the Chanel. We don't think about making them rich.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about making them rich.
Right.
Come on here, man. Let me see. Hold on. I don't miss no comments. Rodney said there are folks that are just not ready. Okay, I get that too. I get that. Because you definitely got to be ready, but that's why it's called a process.
Yeah.
The only person I'm in competition with is myself because I've doubled myself so many times. Kristen Northfleet, hey, beautiful. She's speaking. Azon said, my uncles asked me one day when I was 13, when you gonna sit your ass down and just be quiet? Now I knew what he meant when I had no choice and I solved half of my problems.
Okay.
So much jealousy. Why? I don't know, Monica. We need a FUBU for all things Memphis. Yeah. Yeah. It's too much out here. It's too much enterprise, money. Well, I mean, whatever you want to call it, it's too much out here for us to be stuck. And do your research, man. Do your research, or to be jealous. Do your research because there are a lot of people out here now that want to sell you their overnight get success program. How I made 30,000 in 1 month. And it's possible. You can make 30,000 in 1 month or something. But a lot of them won't tell you that it took them. Yeah, they made 30,000 in 1 month, but they was in business for 4 years before they made that 30,000 in 1 month. But they're gonna sell you the program, so you're gonna get on there and buy their program for $29.99. And I'm gonna tell you step by step how you gonna. Then we buy the program 30 days later, you know, because we thinking they gonna do the work for us. No, I'm gonna show you the program, but you gotta do the work.
Yep.
And then when you see you ain't make 30,000 in 1 month, guess what you do? That's another $29.95, $49.95 that you just push to the side.
Yep. They're just like, bro. They're just like building your credit, bro. And a lot of people will go so far to go and pay people, credit repair people. And the most simplest way to build your credit is just be a good paymaster. Pay your bills on time. And don't never pay the minimum. And that's a nugget. We do just enough to get by.
Yep.
if you go and look at the interest, if you just paid the minimum on your credit card, how much you gonna pay?
They tell you you're gonna pay for 7 years.
So anyway,
Craig said, "Yeah, this was a good topic for show." Yes, Azon said, "I was too turned and didn't have time to think or organize a plan." Yeah, you know, when you young, when you super young, you really ain't thinking about that. You just try to move, have fun, enjoy life. That's one of the things again that I can respect about Craig. While a lot of the young dudes was out here in the club grinding, Craig was out there in that truck getting that paper. Then they want to know why Craig got all these cars he done built over there and buying over there, these old school cars and Corvettes and all that stuff as a young man. He went out there and bust his tail, made that money while y'all was in the club turning up.
It's crazy.
Everything you need to know is on YouTube or Google. You just gotta, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Azon. You gotta do your research. It's too look. If in this day and age of research and information, if you're not on Google, like when I want to build something and I've never built it before, guess where I go? I go to YouTube. Because all I got to do is see the concept of how they did it. I don't need to know step for step. I don't need to know what measurements they use. I don't need to know none of that. Right. I just need to know the general concept they use. When I see it, I can emulate it. They did a they put this, somebody put this on Facebook one time. I'm gonna show y'all. I hope y'all can see this. Hold on. They put this on Facebook. Somebody said, I need somebody that can build me this. And I'm gonna show y'all what I did. I'm gonna show y'all what they put on Facebook and then what I built. It's crazy. It is crazy. I got so much stuff out of built, y'all. I got to look through all this stuff, but barn doors, and I see a barn door, I build a barn door like crazy. Yeah. You just have ever had so many pictures like you just don't even know where to start it.
You talking to one of them?
Well, I got so many pictures of stuff I done built, like remodeling projects, and like oh, here it is. I just found it, y'all. Amen. Just found it, y'all. I'm trying to find the actual picture. Okay. So this is the picture they sent. Can y'all see that?
Yep. I remember you built those.
Somebody posted this on Facebook and said, I need somebody to build me this. I'm gonna show y'all what I built. I literally built it. Then what I did is I turned around and modified it. I said I can make it smaller.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely need to get one made.
So many of these. These were like laundry basket sorters. But I sold so many of them, I started selling them in different colors and different basket colors and all these different colors, because people started saying, I want them for my kids' toys. So I built them. I was building them red, white, and blue, depending on, like, somebody had a Disney room. They wanted red, white, and blue. So the baskets was blue and the thing was red. And then I had blue baskets and a white basket in between, you know. But it was crazy, bro. Like, I was building them things and people was literally using them for their kids' storage for their toys. And just because somebody put it on Facebook and said, I can build it. Then I went outside and built it. And I got one right now in my laundry room.
You did that, Doc. You did that.
So I can literally see stuff and build it, which is crazy. But sometimes people ask me to build stuff that I see, and I get to questioning myself.
She says you need one white, please. I need Now you done brought them back up. Time to get back to
I
it.
did that stuff. So like
you eat. It's like riding a bike, Doc. You can do it.
It ain't that I can't do it. It's like when I realized that it wasn't really any money in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when you go get you put a lot of work into it because it's detailed. Because you got to literally like all the pieces of wood, you got to cut down, break, put it in, build a frame. You got to make it where the basket slide in there. Everything got to be even. And then you got to paint. It's a lot of caulk it, paint it. It's a lot of work involved, but you can't charge people because of the work that you put involved. I mean, you can, but then it'll be outrageously priced. You see what I'm saying? Right. And what people don't understand is that's how custom work works.
Well, see, no,
when you want something custom made,
right?
It's a custom cost that goes along with it. So don't send me a picture of something that's on Wayfair. If you send me a picture of something that's on Wayfair or Big Lots and tell me to make it, it's gonna be triple the cost what you see on Wayfair or Big Lots because probably what it's gonna be like that pressed sawdust wood stuff on Wayfair. It's not gonna be real solid wood, and anything I'm gonna make gonna be solid wood. It's gonna be handcrafted solid wood.
Right, and bro, this is the thing about it. Like, you can buy off the rack. You can buy tailored, and you got to pay the difference for it. Like I got a partner named Rodan Ross that does custom painting. Just about everybody that you see in the different clubs, all these different drawings and stuff, he does them. And the drawing is not cheap because it takes detail and it takes time for him to do that. So you gonna see that picture of a Dolph or whatever which one he done did, and you gonna get $70 for it. No, them things $500 and up. I'm gonna actually get one done soon because I appreciate his time and what he put into it. But that's just what that is, Doc. And I believe some of the stuff that you do, you know, you it's just like my DJ services. A lot of folks don't think that, you know, a DJ should make anything over $100 an hour. You got DJs that's making $200, $250 an hour. You know, the minimum I've made an hour is like $175 an hour. But it's a service, just like a plumber, just like an electrician. I'm providing
a service. You get what you pay for.
Period.
You get what you pay for.
Right.
I can't tell y'all the number of times that I've had people, and I know our conversation has transitioned a little bit, but I can't tell y'all the number of times that people ask me to build something. I give them a price, and they're like, oh, okay, well, that's a little bit out of my range, or not even build something, to remodel something, right? And then they'll go get somebody else to do it, and they jack it up, and guess who they call to fix it?
You.
Don't call me to fix it because guess what? The price is now triple because now you want me to fix somebody else's work.
Nope, it ain't gonna work.
And I could have did it from the gift though.
That was one of my mantras. Why book a DJ when you can book an experience? I'm more than just a DJ. I'm an experience.
But it's crazy though, man. Like if like you and Patrice have actually been through my whole house, and y'all was at my house when we bought the house before I made all these changes to it. And
every time I come over, I'd be like,
90% of the stuff that's been done in my house was done by me. Like I ain't pay nobody to do it. It was done by me. Bathroom remodels, I'm talking about kitchen remodels, the whole, like literally almost every inch of my house has been touched now.
Wow. Man, kudos. Like I just didn't pick that up, bro. I'd be wanting to try to do it. I'd be watching that stuff on TV and seeing you build stuff. I'd be like, man, I guess my thing, I got the fear of messing it up. I don't want to, because
no, I think most of it really is just having the right tools. Craig mentioned this earlier, something about tools, we all had the right tools, but you have to, let me see where I'm trying to find one thing about this era we can't say is we didn't have the tools to be successful. Well, he said the tools to be successful, but it's the same thing. Like you got to have the right tools, whether to be successful or to build something. You got to have the right tools. And like my wife didn't understand. And again, tools are an investment.
Correct.
Because when you start spending that money and you taking it out of the house, I was buying tools. My wife, how you buying tools? But you only gonna use it one time. But I was like, I got it. I don't gotta ask nobody. I ain't gotta borrow it. I ain't gotta go rent it. I got it now.
Mm-hmm.
And them tools and pay for themselves 100 times.
100 times. Yep. I totally agree, Doc. And I went through the man, some of the speakers that like I have some speakers out now that I want to get. One speaker. Did you hear what I said? One speaker is $2,400. One speaker, and I need two of them. The speakers
I can't even whistle on that out. Ain't nothing coming out.
The speakers that I have now, well, one set of my speakers, one speaker costs $1,700. There's just one, and I got two of them. The other speaker,
crazy.
Well, yeah, he said, "Pimp my house was a show." Yeah, you got that. It would most definitely be your house. Another set of speakers I got.
Oh my God!
Another set of speakers I got.
One thing, man, I'm gonna actually go through when I ain't got tents. When I ain't got tents everywhere and and all that stuff. I'm gonna go through the house and just show y'all like some of the stuff that I've done. Like it's crazy. And what I'm gonna try to do is show y'all a before picture and an after picture, because that's the only way it's gonna make sense.
Oh, I get it, Doc. I get this. I know that every time I come over to Doc, I mean, I just be amazed, bro. I'm like, this is crazy, man. That man got a movie theater, Applebee's, and a dog show. and I understand, you know, you've kind of went through the thing with the dogs, you know, you're kind of like not like into it no more like you used to. But bro, when you first did that,
I think I was going to say my two most impressive things in the house, what they were, but as I'm looking at it, it's like 3 or 4. Like it's crazy. Like, so one of the things I did was I turned my dining room into a bar based on what my wife wanted. And like, we never saw it coming out that way, like never. And I actually had a cousin came over. He said, man invited me over to a bar. I think I'm going to come over to a little bar. This man got Applebee's in here. The dog room, man, like I had a vision for it, but I never would have thought it would have came out like that. Like never. Like I had a vision and my wife gave me an idea. She's like, babe, do this right here, separating the different colors. And I was like, huh. And it came out well. Then I actually added my son's bedroom onto my room, which was crazy. I took a hall closet, gutted it out, and made the hall closet the walkway from my room to get into his room. You know, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know how I came up with that stuff. Like, it's crazy.
But what's so powerful about that situation is, and it's gonna be powerful. A lot of folks don't understand equity. And what you did was you did more than just invest, but you built equity into your investment.
Yeah.
Where your house was probably worth 125 at one point, and all the stuff that you don't put into it, your house now probably worth about 400,000.
That's what is insured at 400 and something.
Yeah. I mean, of course, your home is not big as my home, but the value that you put into it. You know what I'm saying?
My house went from 2,300 square feet to now it's over 3,000 square feet with the addition.
Same side of my house, then. It is upstairs.
Mine just one flat level. See, I don't do the upstairs. Let's get to these comments, man. Craig said, God damn, a 2,400 piece. He said, you trying to have Jesus moonwalking.
Man, this stuff is expensive, man.
It's an investment. I was buying tools left and right when I was an auto mechanic. Yeah, dude, because you got to invest in it. We was at the bar every day while the kitchen was being remodeled. Right, because my wife made me remodel the kitchen after she saw the bar. She was like, oh, no, bro. You gotta. So yeah, some of the stuff I kind of caused. I inflicted some of the wounds on my own self.
Right.
Azon said I made a soundproof booth with a corner of a room in my house, my mom's house. Now she uses it as a big closet. Man, I did. Look, I did a whole room, made a studio out of that joint. Built a soundproof booth. Then in Lavelle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, I went and bought a piece. I went and bought a piece of glass to put in as my window so thick, bro.
Man,
it took two of us to pick the glass up to put it in there to frame it in. Plywood on an old window and some foam. Yep. I actually bought soundproofing foam. So I went all out to soundproof the room.
And then too, the thing about it is, and I'm grateful because I worked so many different jobs. I always thought I was going to be in corporate America as it pertains to being in management and all that type of thing. You know, where I was going to work for, this big conglomerate company. They were going to move me up, da 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 da. But when you find your niche and find your passion and find your purpose,
yep.
I knew I was going to do something in the music industry because I'm a musician first. I thought it was going to be the drums. But I never would have thought in a million years it would be doing a DJ service. Because when I started doing it, I just kind of was messing around with it.
I didn't see that either, bro.
Yeah.
But what I did see is when I saw you getting serious about it, I said, "Oh, he finna turn this. He finna go on and take this to a whole nother level." And then I'm saying after that, like when you really got serious about it, that's when I started seeing all the accolades come in. Wedding DJ of the Year. Voted 5 times, whether they this, that. Like I started seeing all the accolades come in when you got really serious about it.
And bro, think about it is, I've done well, but I still ain't even scraped the surface, bro. The stuff I want to do. I stay up at night, be having dreams
because you got a lot of DJs have ventured over into like DJing for rap artists and all of this stuff. So they taking it to another different level, and I don't really see you going that level with it. But because I don't think that's really your thing, but I do see and like I really never saw you doing like the club thing. Like when you started doing like the little karaoke's and stuff, yeah. But when you started doing like DJing for the clubs and stuff like that, I was like, man, that's different, So I think you have elevated
a certain type of club
than you thought you have.
Right.
Yeah, I think you elevated way more ways than you thought you had. Craig is crazy, man. Craig said, don't think he ain't paying attention to that bar. That man know what someone been drinking and ain't paid their tab.
Well, some of us got French benefits, Doc, so God is good.
But this is the thing, bro. Like, if I invite you over and then you say, hey, man, shoot, let's make some drinks. You see all that liquor on that bar, it costs something.
Man, what? It ain't cheap, man. Half some of it ain't cheap.
You see what I'm saying? And you got people, man, that'll come over there and want all the top shelf stuff. Let me get the pure, because I got some expensive liquor, like, and they'll ask for that. And then walk right out the door, won't leave nothing. I got a cousin come by here. He could just be riding by. He'll knock on the door. Hey, cuz, I need to make me a drink right quick. He go right over there, scoop his ice in his cup, mix whatever drink he made. On the way out the door, I got a clear tip jug on the counter. He throw money in that jar. I'm gone, cuz.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, he'll just stop by him in the neighborhood. When I open the door, hey, cuz, I need a drink. Man, gone over there. He go over there. I might be in the back room. So he'll holler back, I'm gone, cuz. And I come up there, he threw money in the tip jar. Gone.
Well, they probably thinking because it's you have a bar, you keep it stocked or whatever the case may be. Because back in the day, if you had an event like Patrice saying, when you come to an event and you bring something, you don't take it back with you. You leave it there.
Hey, shit, bro. You got people, man. I'm telling you, man, I've seen it. They'll show up, man. I'm tripping this morning. I gotta go. They show up, they'll drink all of your liquor, Bring what they did brought, drink what they bought, drink your stuff up and gone.
Yep.
And I do have people like Patrice. When Patrice comes, she gonna bring a bottle or two. She gonna leave it. Or she'll say this for the bar. Daryl Lewis show up. This for the Daryl Lewis want to put me on to the Saint Germain. Daryl Lewis gonna show up with a bottle of champagne, wine, something.
Yeah.
If he come to drink, he gonna show up with a bottle.
Cause y'all, I gotta order that wine. Y'all put me on. I'm finna buy me a case of that.
Oh yeah. You can't get it shipped to Tennessee, but my brother-in-law is on the way. He's coming down here for Thanksgiving. Nah, I tried it.
You tried
they
it?
They no longer ship to Tennessee because of But he gonna bring me 3 bottles. So if you want me to get you some, you better send me some money. I send it to him when he coming down for Thanksgiving. He gonna bring me some.
Hell
bottles.
yeah! I mean,
yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Romance Red.
Yeah. What's the brand though?
Cooper's Hawk. Cooper's Hawk.
Yeah.
Cooper's Hawk Romance Red.
Yeah, Doc. That's a good wine.
Yeah. So I gotta get out of here, man. But look, man, this has been really good, man. But if you show up at somebody's house, Ryder said that's why I added photo booth and 360 to my DJ service. Boy, that's a lick. That's a lick.
You got DJs that do it. I just don't have nowhere to store it, and then I don't want to get no storage right now because people are breaking in these storages and stuff. They know how much people putting in this stuff. I have my partner Tim Backer.
We can build you a storage. We can build you a storage in your backyard.
Okay, then praise the Lord.
We can build you a storage for it. Hey, we can build you a storage for it. You ain't talking about nothing.
Okay.
Look, we build you a storage.
You know what?
You seen them storage houses out and built? It look like little mini houses.
You know what? Say no more. But
rules to the game: never show up empty-handed, even if you weren't actually bringing anything. For sure, Rico. For sure. Yep. For sure. All right, man. I got to get out of here, man. This has been a good one, bro. Like, this has been really good, man. From time to time, man, y'all shock me because sometimes I don't think they really gonna go over that well, and they go over really well. Because I think it sparks up. One thing may spark up like something else.
Yep.
All right. But anyway, y'all keep it in mind. Tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. Freestyle Friday, man.
I'm gonna get a drop made for that. We gotta get a drop made. Freestyle Friday.
Shout out the breast cancer awareness, man. Breast cancer awareness, man. This is our last day. To honor, this is our last day, man. We've been doing it all month, wearing our pink in honor of breast cancer awareness, man. Shout out to all of the victims, people who went through, going through, and who succumbed to breast cancer. We want to keep their memory alive. So, shout out to that, man. Look, I'm still, y'all can say I'm big and whatever. Thank you, Rodney. Rodney ordered tents that's supposed to come today. Look, man, we need y'all help, man. We're still a long way from our goal. Shout out to Lavelle. Lavelle sent money to get some tents. Shout out, man. Look, we want to get these tents for the homeless, man. We still are far from our goal of 80 to 100 tents, man. I keep saying it, man. We got 100. We got over 200 people in our 2 Men and Hats community group. If everybody in the group just bought one tent, we would far exceed our goal of 80 to 100 tents.
Mm-hmm.
She with my sister in Barbados. Yeah, I see y'all been having a good time down there in Barbados, boy. I talked to them the other day. Somebody, I ain't gonna say no name, but somebody was drunk, super drunk. So they had been drinking all day. They down there in Barbados. And then she gonna be right for Christmas in Bimini. So I ain't gonna let her drink like that in Bimini.
Live your life, man. Live your life.
All right, man. Look, I gotta get out of here, man. Thank you guys again, man. Keep Lavelle in y'all prayers. Every chance you get, just kind of say his name out loud for the Lord. What else, man? I'm trying to make sure I don't forget nobody or nothing. But yes, get them tents, man. We need them tents. We need y'all to order them tents. Send me the money so I can order these tents, man. We got to get these tents. Man, be in prayer for the family of DJ Sight, man. the brother passed on to glory yesterday, man, and we want to good dude, man, from what I knew of him, so definitely want to make sure that we keep his family in prayer. Got to watch those public storage places when people know and see you going in and out and stuff. So about, yep. Tried to cut the whole left side off my trailer again. Wow.
Yep, they got all my partner Tim back and stuff. They got about $4,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah. Well, let me get out of here, man. Let me go on, pray us up out of here.
I got to do this for my
boy. Thank you for this day. We thank you for another opportunity. We thank you, God, for looking beyond all of our faults, seeing our needs. We pray now for all of our viewers and listeners, and that you would grant them their heart's desire. That you would lift them up, prop them up on every leaning side, oh God, that you would just do for them like only you can do. Touch LaVelle, oh God, that you would grant him peace in his time of storm, oh God, that you would just touch the situation. We don't gotta say it. You already know, God. We ask that you would. Matter of fact, God, we claim it already done. Situation is fixed. It's done. It's finito. Everything gonna be good. We appreciate it. We thanking you in advance for it. We pray for his family, oh God, that you would keep them at peace, that you would touch them and bless them in a special way. Then look on me and my family, oh God. Continue to bless and just do like only you can do, God. You can do anything but fail, and I'm just foolish enough to believe it. And so we thank you. We thank you for all that you've done, you're doing, and that you will do. And if we say nothing else, we say thank you, God, for just being God and being God all by yourself. And it's in Jesus' name we pray and ask these things. Thank God and amen. Right, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning, man.
I got to play this for my boy Psycho. We get out, Doc. I got to play this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Shout out, man. DJ Psych, man. Rest in peace. See y'all in the morning, man. Same bad time.
Same bad place.
2 Men in Hats. Let's talk about
it. Here's the 2 Men in Hats podcast. Let's talk about it. Every morning at 8:30 a.m. and also on Wednesday is the midweek service at 6:30 p.m. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook. It's the podcast with the most. We got Tony Mays and LaVelle Salter. It's the 2 Men in Hats podcast. Let's talk about it.